What's up, you sexy freaks? Hope you guys had a really nice day. You had a really nice Halloween. Tonight, we're going to be doing some live song reviews. If you're new to the channel, welcome. It's good to see y'all. Say what's up in the chat if you're here. And if you're someone that comes to these a lot, definitely say what's up, right? It's good to see some of y'all. I see Lisa in here. I see Amazing. I see Ian Crombie. What's up? Sunday fun day, baby. You know what it is. See, everyone knows Crombie is making his name known. He's like, I'm the best. I want to hear some good music tonight. If I don't, it's all good. I'll just make fun of you. You know how it goes. It's all in good fun, all right? So if you guys get butthurt because someone's like, yeah, that song sucks, not the place for you. I'm sorry. Shit. Is the music industry really for you if you're going to get butthurt about people calling your song not so good? Or, yeah, I mean, come on. The world is a harsh place, as we know. But tonight, I want to have some fun. I don't want this to be a harsh vibe. I want this to be a good vibe. I want this to be a place where you guys feel good about sharing your music, connecting with people, networking. That's what this channel's about. That's what this live's about. I try to give as much free game, free everything that I possibly can until I'm literally drained in my bank account. Like, let's be real. I'm broke as fuck. All right, so if you don't know me and you've never been on this channel before, I'm Bradley Deniston. This is Radium Records. We're in Hollywood here. I'm fancy. I'm Hollywood. I've been in music for almost 28 years now. I wouldn't say in music, but I started making music about 28 years ago. Got my first guitar at 12 years old. I'm going to be 40 next month. Can't wait. I hear 40, those 40 to 50, 40 to 60, 70, whatever. I don't know. Those are like your golden years, right? The great years, the years of big things. I don't know. We're going to find out. But anyway, it's awesome to see everyone here. I have been in the music thing for a good 15 plus years as a living. Grammy, Oscar, Emmy nominated work, Academy Awards, all those things, the platinum records. I've done it. I've been there. Okay. I haven't actually won the Oscar yet. I haven't won the Grammy yet, but I've won Telly Awards and I've won other awards for my music. And I'm here to just kind of help you guys. Okay. I make my living with music. I want to share what I know with you. Okay. So let's get into it. Let's hear some music, shall we? Who's here though? Like, say what's up. I know you guys like hungover. I know you're like, oh man, Halloween was crazy, bro. I dressed up like Where's Waldo and I saw this hot chick, man. Oh my God, she was Ariel from... I'm just playing. All right, let's hear some music. Love y'all. Please share the show. If you like it, if you get something out of it, you just laugh at some ridiculous shit, cool. Share it. That's all I care about. You can also super chat the channel. It supports the channel if you want to, okay? That money gets basically like 40% of it goes to YouTube, 60% of it goes to the channel, and I use it just to literally keep making content and stuff for you guys. That's all it is, okay? All right, let's get to the very first one. Give Me Your Money by Ian Crombie. Let's lock in.
Your house, I want your body, and I want it now. Jealousy is killing me and turning every part of me to someone that I'm not. But I want what you like, and I like what you've got. Give me your money. Give me your money. I want your crypto, I want your gold, I want your dreams before you get too old. Jealousy is killing me and every insecurity is always burning hot. But I want what you like, and I like what you've got. Give me your money. Give me your money. your future, I want your fame, I want your je ne sais quoi, and I want your name. Jealousy's killing me and everybody's telling me I really have to stop. But I want what you like, and I like what you've got. Give me your money.
Okay. Not your best work, Ian. If I'm being brutally honest. Here's a couple things. I'm gonna say this. I'm not gonna give you the compliment sandwich here, right? It's like all this like psychology bullshit that I try really hard to steer away from because I want to be real. I want to like say the first thing that comes to my mind. And I think that comes from just like ADHD for the most part, growing up with it like crazy, growing up around a bunch of people that are ADD and ADHD. But here's how I feel, man. I feel like everything's a little bit detached. There's no sort of like anchor point for this song. I'm like, the drums are like these electronic drums. They're like almost EDM, right? Like EDM pop kind of vibe, right? Big, like sample drum. And then I have like this like really detached kind of fiddle, right? The violin, the fiddle. Call it a fiddle, the way it's played in this track. And it feels like in a different world. It's like my brain wants to go Nashville on it. I'm like, pulling me into Nashville, pulling me into like this country thing. And then the vocal is like this like super like pop, almost a little bit of hip hop in there. And the female vocal is like kind of mixed weird. It's hanging left. And it just like kind of feels like everything's just kind of like copied and pasted on like a board, right? It's like take this, cut it out of this magazine and then paste it on, and then here's this and then paste that on there. And I'm just like I'm not understanding where you want the listener to pay attention. I'm not understanding what's important. Usually it would be like the vocal, right? The vocal would like really pull me in and be like, that's the focus. But the vocal even, like the melodies aren't that strong. And then it's like talking about like, give me your money. And like that feels detached from the fiddle. I'm like, my brain is like, oh my gosh, what? Like I'm just so confused, So I think a way to do this maybe like is to pick your favorite part of the track as far as the production goes. Like I really love the fiddle. I think the fiddle's maybe my favorite part, and the vocal, right? So, okay, so the fiddle is your favorite part. Build around the fiddle. Give me like acoustic drums, singer-songwriter kind of drums, and give me like a live bass, even an upright bass or like whatever, just kind of go around the fiddle and then have the vocalist play or sing around that fiddle. It feels too detached as far as cross genres go. You have to cross the genres more. They need to glue together better. That's the biggest thing that I hear. Besides the obvious technical issues of like the vocal hanging really left, right? So hopefully those notes help you. But I think from a production standpoint, it's a confusing production. The elements are sort of just not making sense together. That's what I got for you. Hopefully that all makes sense. All right, what else we got? What else do we have? Yeah, man, happy to help. Just my first opinion. I'm like, oh wait, what? I'm confused. So one thing we say in marketing, right? Because I studied marketing like crazy. I had to. I started my own business, right? Out of nothing, and literally nothing. Like no parents funding me, no family funding me, no banks funding me. It was like, yo, you got to do this. So I'm like, okay, shit. How do I do this on my own? How do you become an entrepreneur? How do you do this shit? So starting on your own and doing it completely from scratch, like you just kind of learn these lessons. Like you're like, okay, things have to make sense to make money for you, right? So that you can build a business. So I had to learn marketing. And in marketing, there's a saying, the confused mind always says no. 100% of the time, the confused mind, I don't know what's going on, I'm a little bit confused, says no. It's just no, I don't want to figure this out. I don't want to try to figure this out. I don't want to try to understand your vision. I don't want to understand why or what it might sound like if it was a finished product, a record out there in the world. I want to just get it, right? And especially with pop music. Pop music is like, you get it, right? Now, I don't think all genres need that, but as far as like, if you're making music for business, for sync licensing, for placements, for big streaming numbers and playlists and things, you have to make sure people are not confused. You're sort of, in a sense, you're sort of like going for the lowest common denominator of a human, right? Oh, that's awesome. I like that. That makes me want to have sex. makes me want to eat. I want to dance. I want to move. I gotta, instincts, like it's like the monkey brain. You gotta hit that monkey brain. We shouldn't hear the different elements kind of popping out. All right, let's move on. Cut Ties, Chin Up Kid. I'm excited, man. I'm excited to hear some new music. You guys liking this so far? If you are, please share the show. Just share this. Pop it on your Instagram feed, on your story or whatever. Just like show some love, y'all. I take some time out of my day. I've been in sessions all day today. I did a photo shoot today. I'm tired. I'm drinking tequila now just to like give me a little bit of extra energy. But yeah, let's go. Show some love. Let's listen to this next one. Let's get it. Okay, this is dope. This is dope. Deftones vibe, drop D tuning, big chunky chords, dope. But right away when the drums come in and everything comes in, you're missing the mid-range. You're completely sweeping out the mid-range. And I mean like you're literally missing like 500 hertz to like 100, like 1.5K. The beef. You're missing all of that. So don't miss that. Don't sweep that out.
Go back to the real world. Chip on my shoulder like the weight of a boulder. And I'm just saying we should cut ties. All you told me were lies. Said it dozens of times. I'm the reason you exist here. A whisper in your ear. The voice you hear in your head while you lay in your bed and you wish you were dead. Cut ties, never tell me lies. This is your goodbye. Away, faded in the background. Tell me what you got now. Oh, no way. Like a bullet to the back, yeah, slipping off the tracks. Yeah, all the things I never knew would put me right back. All the ways doing everything to backtrack. Fall back to the same girl. Told me over and over, it's just for the exposure. Now it's time for me to cut ties. The look in your eyes, is it fear, is it fight? I'm the reason you exist here. A whisper in your ear. The voice you hear in your head while you lay in your bed and you wish you were dead. Cut ties, never tell me lies. This is your goodbye. Tell me what you got now. Oh, no way. Like a bullet to the back, yeah, slipping off the tracks. Yeah, all the things I never knew would put me right back. All the ways doing everything to backtrack.
Dope. I love it. I think it's super, super dope. I think it's like very good for right now. Good timing. Honestly, the reason it's so good for right now is because if you play Deftones right now, Change in the House of Flies, you play that song right now, people wouldn't know if that came out when it did, which was like, what, 20 years ago, 15 years ago. and they would think like that's a new 2023 track. So music always comes around, right? And you have to think in generational stuff, right? So the way that I think about it, teenagers, right? Like just getting into their teens, 12, 13 years old to about like 26 or so. Music to them is very magic, you know? And a lot of us, as we get older, we kind of like lose that magic. It's just the way it works. It's like with romance, with people, you know, like everything. You kind of get a little number as you get older, because you're like, oh, I've gone through that. I've done that. I've been through that. I've been through heartbreak 3 or 4 times. You know what I mean? Like, I'll quit whining. You know, you're being so emotional with your music. You know what I'm saying? So we're just fucking old, right? But let's be real here. Like, the people that are like streaming obsessively are those like younger audience that has not been through heartbreak 3 times, 4 times, 7 times, 20 times. All right. They haven't been through a divorce. You know what I'm saying? They haven't been in a fight, in a fist fight where they bled or got punched in the face. They haven't been in any sort of fight. Okay. So great. Like, this shit is like perfect timing. I think like this post-hardcore, you know, modern drop D, Foo Fighters meets like Deftones meets Incubus meets like whatever, you know, like, and even harder. But I love how melodic it is as well. Did a great job. You're killing it. The only thing I have as a comment is the mix. I think the mix can be better. I really do. And I don't, you know, I'll just show you exactly what I'm talking about, because I don't like to be the guy that talks about shit, right? Like, I'm very much a doer. I'm like, yeah, cool. All right, let me show you. Okay, so, no, I'm going to convert the file. Sorry. So you're 48K, which is super normal. You know, I just have this in 44.1 because I'm on the stream right now. So let's go to this chorus here, right? And this chorus right now, I'm literally going to do nothing else besides just add a little 500 into this, okay? That 500 area is totally missing. It's almost like that's where the push happens in the speakers, right? So I'm going to gain this down a little bit. I'm going to go up to here, and I'm just going to gain this down and give myself some headroom, because I could see it's already mastered and everything. So I'm going to give it 3 dB or so, okay? And then I'm going to give the push here on about 500 hertz or so, okay? Let me just make sure you guys can hear exactly what I'm doing and hear exactly the audio coming through Logic Pro, okay? So let's focus right here on this chorus part and when everything hits. And I'm going to give it just a touch before the chorus, okay? Check this out. Okay, you can literally see the dip in the frequency right here. You can see this whole area was swept out. And I don't know why. I have no idea. But that part of the guitar is the guitar. That is, in this, absolutely the guitar. Okay, so let me show you. So let's just go like right in here, like 100, 500, etc., right? So let's go here. And I'm just going to solo through this. And I'm going to show you what I'm talking about.
Chip on my shoulder, like the weight of a boulder. And I'm just saying we should cut ties. All you told me were lies, said it dozens of times. I'm the reason you exist here, a whisper in your ear.
All right, mid-range, man. You cut all the mid-range out. I don't know why. I couldn't tell you. I don't know who mixed and mastered it, but yeah, you took all the chunk out. You took all the push out of the speakers. You took all the demanding attention, the modernism of what this is in 2023. That's just my opinion. But everything else, love it. I love the writing. I love the vocal. I think the vocal's super dope. It reminds me of my buddy Chad Tepper, Shouts to Chad. I hope you watch this. It'd be sick if you did. Scott, thank you, dude. That's what's up. People supporting the channel because I try to do this shit for you guys. I love that. Thank you, Scott. Appreciate you. So this is straight up like just missing the mid-range. Like you're just missing that. Right? That's it. Fix it. That's all I can say is just fix that problem. I'm going to get out of Logic here. All right, let's move to the next one. That great track. Good job. Good work. All right, Janae. Final Master, Janae St. Prix.
Is it choices that we're losing? Are we bracing? Are we facing? Addicted to chasing? Are we fueling the void in our lives? Do we do enough? Be in love, giving up, who we are. Put me first on your charts, living large beyond the stars, beyond the sun. I own my scars and my confidence just shook me up. Kiss the glass of my lips, taking charge is what you are. I'm not enough, small enough. Let's travel to above the blast, can't open up. You traumatized, you had my claws, you gave me lost, but now you come, you change your time. Why you afraid to show my love? That my lips stains on your neck, stains on your chest, stains if you care to hide. The lips stains on your neck, stains on your chest, hide. But do we love? Do we love? Maybe your lips tied, or you're just tongue-tied. Do I sacrifice my needs for royalties? I know I'm hard to please, there's no one stopping me.
All right, cool. This is a very, very interesting, very unique track. I would say Sade, but it's moving way too much for Sade kind of vibes. You have this like really like solid head voice, and I love that. I think that's really dope. It's really busy, like for me personally. The melody itself is just like too much, and it's not a solid melody. It's like kind of all over the place. I think like something to make this a little bit more sticky would be being a little bit more repetitive with your with your melodies. I don't really know what the lyrics are. It's hard to make out, but you know, they're just kind of wishy-washy. I feel like everything's kind of wishy-washy in this song. Even the beat, it just feels kind of like a dated kind of beat. Electro vibes are kind of coming back. I don't see it yet, but you know, I can see maybe like those like electro kind of vibes from, 2005 are kind of coming back a little bit. They're peeking their head in there. But yeah, like I like to hear more of your voice. Right? And I don't mean like give me more lyrics, give me more melodies. Like I feel like the whole range of the vocal is like here and it's just there. Like why not open up the bottom? Why not open up? I mean, I don't know if you can go any higher. That would be like Whitney Houston territory or Mariah Carey kind of stuff, right? Where you're dolphin, you're hitting the sonar pings, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I feel like you were just like through the whole track, like it's just like right there, 3 notes. So the melody could just be expanded on. It could be a little bit catchier. You could leave a lot more open space with the writing.
Are we fueled? Do we do enough? Be in love, giving up, who we are. Beyond the sun, I own my scars and my.
So even when you go low there, it's like you're like jumping an octave. Like it's like, that's not very interesting to me. And also like I think it could be a big part of it is like the way the vocals are mixed in the track. They're like super verbed out and stuff, where they get kind of like blended in so much with the. So maybe you just like need to take that synth idea and tuck it or filter it, get it out of the way of the vocals, let something take a melody and give us something catchy. Like, I don't know, like I just want something sticky, something repetitive, something that's going to be a little bit more easy to remember. You know, the only reason I'm going to remember any of this is because I'm singing it back, you know? Like, but yeah, like I need more room. I need more like melody, like catchy, sticky melody, not just like we're just humming. It's almost like you're playing an instrument with your vocal, and that can be cool in parts, but not for the whole song, you know? That's my feelings on this. It also just kind of sounds and feels really dated.
My confidence to shoot, stick and try life, travel to above the blast, can open up, you traumatized, you had my glass, you gave me lost, but now you come, you change it.
Yeah, it's just like so much going on, you know? But yeah, hopefully that helps. I don't know what else to say about that one. Let's Dance, Lisa Kwam.
Let's dance. Let's dance. Baby, let's dance. All there is the dancing romance. So, baby, let's dance. Across the silvery sky. Yeah, let's dance. Round the floor we spin, again and again and again and again. Oh baby, let's dance. Take me high above the clouds.
Okay, so right away for me, the level is way too low. Like you just got to get the level up, you know, so like people don't have to jack their speakers up. Second thing, very looped out and very repetitive with the actual like instrumental accompaniment is what I would call it in this circumstance. Excuse me. The reason I call it an accompaniment is because it feels like the vocal should be the star. It should be up front. It should be important. It should be, oh, da, 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 da. Let's dance. Dun, 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 dun. You need more dynamics. It's very background music, like MIDI background music playing in the background, piano roll music, and demo-y. Just sounds like a demo. Feels like it needs like some live players on it. That would help a lot. But for the most part, it's really about the dynamics. It's like you want to make a song like this, take notes from Quincy Jones, like early Quincy Jones. Now, obviously, when he orchestrated and composed the what is that? Austin Powers theme, right? That shit was like composed and arranged much earlier than Austin Power, right? So Austin Powers was like, yeah, we should take that and put it on Austin Powers. So that was an arrangement, like one of his early arrangements. I think like something in that dynamic where it's bam, 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 bam. Like if you ever heard that, I heard that at the Hollywood Bowl the other night. Well, not the other night, but about, 3-4 months ago, I went to Quincy Jones' 90th birthday party at the Hollywood Bowl, right? And the orchestra, the Hollywood Orchestra was playing that. So cool, Bam, 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 bam. It's like bam, 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 bam. So I think that's just the dynamics it needs, right? You need the orchestration and the flow to not be this kind of like flat-lined background kind of music thing going on, So that's really what pulls me out of this. And then also just the mix, like you just need maybe the vocals to have more star power, the levels to come up, and like I want to hear what's going on with the accompaniment, like what's happening here. I don't really know. It's hard to tell because everything's so low and everything's just so like, flat and looped. So yeah, just like more dynamics, more, I think you just need help, simple. Like you just get a mixing engineer. I know a guy, but have someone mix it and then go like, I see, because you're not hearing everything. You're not hearing everything separated. You're not hearing the vocals, up front and proudly represented, etc. And, a part of that is just like poor recordings and stuff, but, getting a proper recording and actually having some players play the parts of the accompaniment and the stuff that's already composed here, and just kind of like muting stuff and muting parts, having maybe an orchestrator or someone come in and go, okay, this needs to come out, that needs to come down, and then this needs to come up, add some dynamics to it. Literally hit up an orchestrator, be like, yo, how much would you charge me to take this? What do you got? 3 minutes and 12 seconds. Orchestrate it with the parts. Here's all the stems and everything. Orchestrate it so that it has more dynamics and it wraps around the vocals more with the orchestration. And they'll be like, okay, yeah. Okay, so no problem. Can I add stuff? And you're like, yeah, add stuff, take things out, whatever you want to do to just make it more dynamic and, weave in and out. And then they'd be like, okay, well, that would cost, blank amount of money. It just depends on what orchestrator you get. I've worked with some of the best orchestrators in the world. They're not going to be cheap. But then you can work with orchestrators that are like, hey, I'm pretty good. I'm going to school right now. I just graduated from Berkeley. They might do something like this for a lot more affordable. And once you have all that ready, then you might want to have a producer go through and, you may not even need a producer if you got this all ready. But vocal production, I think, is important on this one. And, getting any harmonies, doubles, stacks, things that would really juice this up. And then mix it and master it. Like get a good mixing engineer that understands this. And just so you know, I've mixed and mastered, I don't know, maybe 100 orchestral themes and, things from movies to TV shows to commercials to whatever it is, right? To art pieces, But yeah, you really have to do this right if you're going to do this. This sort of idea is ambitious, Lisa. So you have to make sure that your ambitions and your goals with this sort of thing, you're not like making a trap beat in FL Studio that takes, 20 minutes to make and then cutting a rap vocal on top of a stereo file. That's not as ambitious as like, let's orchestrate this and it's going to have this many, 70 pieces orchestra. And then I'm going to do this real show tuney thing and it's going to be super dynamic, like you can't fake this. You can get close, but you can't fake that. All right. So hopefully that helps. I hope that that's good feedback for you. All right, let's move on. What do we got here? Let's dance. Okay. The amazing ChatGPT Mix 1. Love it.
Living life on autopilot, no So I think I signed it. Pretend we live in lavish. Can't take this mental damage. Compare my life on the gram. I don't know who I am. Drowning in TikTok thoughts. Internet is ruled by bots. So I meditate and try to separate. My brain's a hard drive, corrupted files inside. So I contemplate, intend to gravitate. False reality, a better life that I made. All my friends are AI. 2045, mine is zombies, rolled by the omnics. All my friends are AI. 2045, mine is zombies, rolled by the omnics. ChatGPT, can you help me find love? Feel like I'm not enough, search the world from above. ChatGPT, show me what I wanna see. An ego baddie I could turn to a wifey queen. ChatGPT, drowning in my newsfeed. A pretty goth girls with OnlyFans and broken dreams. ChatGPT, show me what life could be. Driving Ferraris and having a bit more self-esteem. I've been jumping planets, escaping my bad habits. We heading to the top, get ready for liftoff. No clutch, just automatic. No crackhead, junkie addicts. Pretend we're not all manic. We all have our bad habits. So I'm not complete, my hardware's obsolete. Pray things will be fine, corrupted minds by design. So I levitate inside my sacred space. Leave your past behind or play your life on rewind. All my friends are AI. 2045, mine is zombies, rolled by the omnics.
I love like the idea of it just being like super acoustic and like you talking about super futuristic shit like AI and stuff. I think this would be more effective if you extend the juxtaposition, meaning like make that gap wider. Have, you know, no offense to you if you are the vocalist on this, but have someone that like can really sing, you know what I mean? Like a great singer that has a lot of feel and emotion in their vocal, sing on this and just make it like really acoustic, you know? Like I think this could be like a viral kind of hit, you know? All my friends are AI, you know, like just really, really acoustic, really emotional. Talking about some futuristic shit, you know, 2045, dun da da da, just like really like folk singer songwriter, little tiny bit of country splashed in there, but like I don't know, man. Like if I heard like Zach Bryant singing this with just his acoustic guitar, like I think that would just, it would be a hit. Like people would fucking lose their mind over it. You know what I mean? Like especially this chorus, because I think the chorus is really, really catchy.
ChatGPT by the omni. My friends are AI. Zombies rolled by the omni. All my friends are AI. 2045. Mine is zombies rolled by the omnics. All my friends are AI. 2045. Mine is zombies rolled by the omnics.
Yeah, there's just like, there's a couple ways you could go with this. You could make it like really juxtaposition, like, you know, acoustic, like make it really raw sounding. Or you can make it more, more produced, you know, because you don't have any drums on this, you don't have a bass, you don't have anything else, right? You can really produce this up where it actually is like, you know, you have drums and stuff and you have like a production idea and you go into like a, maybe it's a beat, maybe it's like more hip hop, maybe, I mean, you know, there's a million ways you could go with production, but you should try stuff. You should throw things at the wall with the production because it's not really produced. It's like an acoustic guitar, some like interesting little pads, and then your vocal that's like auto-tuned, you know, like Ray's saying here, very catchy, but auto-tune, oy vey. It's okay. Like some people just have like a bad taste in their mouth about auto-tune. I don't really agree with Ray here. Like I wouldn't say like, oh man, the auto-tune is so bad. I think you probably need auto-tune and it's helping quite a bit. I would hate to hear this with you singing it without auto-tune. I'll be real with you. All right. But if you put a really dope singer on this that doesn't need autotune or just needs little bumps of autotune, right? Then fuck, amazing. Like what if Post Malone like took out an acoustic guitar, was just like, all my friends are AI, and he does his little vibrato thing, like, I think it'd be sick. So great writing. I think the writing is very catchy. The melodies are cool. But overall, like production wise, like you're just kind of, I don't know where to go with this. It doesn't feel right. And if you want it to feel more emotional, you want to pull back on like the idea of like all my friends are AI, then you need to put more human vocals and lyrics and ideas and concepts around that. Meaning you don't say like, all my friends are AI, ChatGPT, 1231100. You say like, all my friends are AI, I'm stuck in my head, might kill myself. Like you gotta like go into the emotional human experience, because I don't know what the lyrics are, but they don't resonate with like the human experience to me.
To gravitate by who's inside, so I can't take a better life that I made. All my friends are AI, 2045. Mine is zombies, roll by the omnics. All my friends, mine is zombies, roll by the omnics.
You get what I'm saying? It's like, it's almost too like niched out. Like you're saying like, all my friends are AI, 2045. Something zombies, roll by the Moniques or something. Like it's so like niche. It's almost like, oh, we're talking about computers, like maybe if you want to make it more emotional and human, talk about the human experience, which I think you're kind of weaving in and out of the verses. But cool, man. Like what a fucking unique and cool track. Like I'm just giving you my opinion on it. I'm just trying to help you. Maybe you're like, dude, I don't agree with anything you're saying, Bradley. Like, fuck off. Like, I love how this is. Cool. But then why a live song review? Why you want me to review it? I'm going to give you my opinion, All right, cool. Let's move on. This Coffin, Quick Fix, Scott Baroniecki? Hopefully I got that right. I'm just butchering names over here. It was a... All right, straight up, no one's going to listen to this song. I'm not like being rude. I'm just saying like 30 seconds, 35 seconds in, we don't have anything besides just like an intro. Like that's way too long of an intro. Get rid of the intro. You don't need any of that. Like I don't need guitar solos at the intro, like mediocre guitar solos at the intro. Oh, wow, listen to this. Like, nobody's going to want to hear that. No offense, but like straight up, dude. Cut that shit. Cut that shit!
They pretend you have a choice, then take away your voice. Some say the end is near. Now we know quite clear. We've fallen in this trap. It's time to take you back.
The filtering of the voice just doesn't work with this record. I don't think you should have your vocals so filtered. You've taken all the low end and all the bottom out of it and all the body out of it. I don't like that part of it. If you're going to do that, affect the vocal more to show us like I meant to do that. Put us in that world, right? Give us like a slap delay. Give us some like phasing with a double vocal or something. But otherwise, like it just feels like a bad mix to me. You have to do shit on purpose.
Look at the damage done. A revolution
Yeah, I think you might have gotten a little spooked by the low end, Scott. I think like this is like lacking so much low end and so much body, so much punch, so much like weight. All the weight is in the bottom. It's in the sub. You know what I mean? Just like to tell you guys a little story, a very short story, right? Because I don't want to waste anyone's time, and I only really have like 10 more minutes here. But there's plenty of times where I've gotten records where artists are like, yo, can you mix and master this? Or just even mastering, right? And I'm like, yeah, for sure. And I put it on my speakers, which are going to go all the way down and all the way up, right? They go all the way down to 20 hertz, right? So I'm hearing stuff in the sub-harmonic frequencies, and they're amazing. I love these monitors. And, I've invested so much money and energy and just time and years into what I do. I love it. I love sonics. I love mixing, mastering, producing. I like everything about it. It's like, fuck yeah. But there's so many times where I put on the record and I'm like, the artist is like, yeah, I want it to hit, and I'm like, yeah, cool. And I'll add 20 hertz. And a lot of mastering engineers will actually bump 20 hertz. Like, you're like, why? Why would they do 20 hertz? I always sweep everything out all the way up to 40 hertz. It's like, yeah, you're missing the point, man. You need to make sure that every record translates to every system. It sounds amazing on your phone. It sounds amazing on $10 million studio A&R, big opportunity for your music to happen. They got to be fucking blown away. I don't care. Like, there's no demos anymore. There's no, do you get the concept? Do you get the idea? Check it out. That doesn't exist anymore. And technology changed that game for everybody. When the tech got better, the bar to entry got higher. Okay? So you have to understand that, you guys. You have to understand that Spotify right now for 2024 is setting up so that anybody that has less than a certain amount of streams, monthly listeners on their account, they're not going to pay you royalties. They don't give a fuck. You're not in the game. You're not in the game. That's what they're going to say. They're setting that right now. Like, imagine you guys right now, you're like, I only get 5,000 streams maybe in a year. Spotify's setting rules right now that they're not going to pay you shit. They're going to be like, yo, you only got 5,000. You have to at least hit 15, 20,000 streams every year. You got to be in the game to even get paid. Like, yo, start paying attention, y'all. This is about sonics. This is about better quality. This is about curation. This is about 2024, 2025. Okay, you think, oh, AI makes it so everyone can do it. No. You don't get it if you think the technology makes it so everyone can do it. Sure it does, right? Everyone can do it at a low level. It makes it so more people can't get paid from it. More people can't make a business out of it. More people can't actually be successful at it, right? It's like everything. It's like the economy, right? You squeeze the middle class out. You have the top and you have the bottom poor, right? That's what's going to happen with music. Because of technology, nothing else. Y'all are like, yo, just hit the button and then the fucking beat comes out and then I do the AI and then I hit the AI processing, AI mastering, AI this. It's like, bro, you're going to not even get paid. You're not going to have an opportunity in music. You need to make great art with great artists. Artists are mastering engineers. Artists are mixing engineers. Artists are editors. They're people that tune vocals. They have artistry about how they do things. That's the game. We're in art. This is a human sport. All right? So trying to be more digital it's not the look. It's just not it. Right? So stop sweeping everything out. Stop trying to EQ everything out. Let the warmth, let the human experience come through in the music. This is why people go like, oh God, the auto-tune's fucking killing me. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I get it. Because it's over-processing. Because people are tired of it. We are literally exhausted from over-processing. We're like, oh God, just give me someone like that can make some mistakes and like just be okay with those. And own those mistakes. Shit, we even want that in politics. We want that from our partners. We want that from our the companies that we go to and we pay to give us services and value. We want transparency. We want human interaction. We want you to actually talk to us. I fucking hate calling companies and I just get like answering machines and AI robots and shit. It drives me crazy. So why put that into the music? Do we need more of that? Fuck no. Do we need more chat GPT written Facebook posts and Instagram posts? No! More ads served to us from Facebook and TikTok that are made from API or AI and generated from computers. And no, we don't need more of that shit. We don't. We don't fucking want it. Nobody fucking wants it. You know who wants it? Corporate America wants it so they can get a little bit more top line. That's it. But you guys can't chase the ideas of a corporate structure that makes trillions of dollars every year. You just can't. It's stupid. That's not the game you should be playing. I'm going to leave you guys with that because I literally, like, that's all I got for you right now. I'm like, I just been like, this has been heavy on me lately. Like, humans need to be human. Just let us be human. If you put tech into the game, that just means you need to up the human abilities. You need to make it even better. That's it. It doesn't mean that you get to cut corners and shit. And these dude, all these industries, all these businesses are going to make sure that you don't get shit. If you decide that you're going to use all the technology and you're just going to do the bare minimum, it's not going to happen for you. It really won't. So pour your heart out. Share it with people. Like, make yourself human again. It's okay. Don't rely on the technology so much. Write a great song. Spend time on melodies and lyrics. Make sure that it actually affects you, right? Before you share it with anybody else. All right? I hope that all this comes across as like in a loving manner. Like this is meant to help. I don't get on here to like rant to make myself feel better. I want to help you guys. All right? So hopefully this helps. And you guys share the show if you like it. I'll see you next time. Peace, guys. Seriously. Thank you so much for showing up.